Namaste,
Namaste,
Techies.
Techies.
Namaste,
Namaste,
Anoop.
Harjit. Good. We did good this
We
time, I
did good.
think.
We did good this time. Oh, man.
Oh,
I'm just
gosh.
noticing that, with this blur background,
Uh-huh.
and when I move my chair, you can see part
Yeah,
of my
yeah,
chair.
yeah. Yeah.
I think what I need to do is like put maybe like a black cloth or something behind on the chair,
Yeah, black, blue, or green,
or
I think.
blue
I
or
don't know.
something like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah, but it's okay.
yeah.
Anyways, yeah, it's good. So it looks like a lot of people really enjoyed our logs,
Yeah,
Intune logs episode. Some people had commented or reached out and said, they were looking for this information, so they were glad that we talked about it and did a demo, and
yeah.
they were able to, you know, do whatever troubleshooting and stuff at their organization. So good
Yeah,
stuff.
logs are the basic thing, right? So it is very useful to get an overview, right? And that is what we did.
Yeah, yeah. Overview. All right. So today we're gonna focus on applications, and not only just any application, but Windows.
Windows Package Manager. What is that?
Yes. WPM. Windows Package Manager. The new hotness, right? The
Yeah,
new hotness.
new hot chocolate. No, not chocolate.
Chocolatey.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's
So,
Microsoft's chocolatey, right?
oh boy. We'll have to come up with another food type, for Microsoft.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
Yeah.
the whole point is that Windows Package Manager is basically the new thing that is, if I'm not mistaken or if I'm correct, replacing the Microsoft Store for Business, which, if you are not aware, Microsoft Store for Business is going to be deprecated and is going away in the Q1 of 2023 next year. So somewhere along the first few months of maybe March, maybe April, who knows, right? It's Q1.
Yeah.
Um, and uh, yeah, that's always interesting. Like Q1, Q2, Q3. Like, when is that?
Yeah.
So,
And that is where Windows Package Manager is coming into probably into more limelight, right? It is
more
already
like,
in limelight,
yeah,
but it is going to be more important, more and more important from a business angle or from an enterprise angle perspective, right?
yeah,
Microsoft is going to cut ties with Microsoft Store for Business and SCCM, and probably Intune, right? Intune as well. So this is probably going to be the only one way where you can deploy
yeah.
Microsoft Store applications, right?
Yeah, this that announcement has been out for over a year now. We hear it all the time. I was delivering workshops and we had slides talking about the end of life of Microsoft Store for Business. So as you said, right now you can still use it. What has gone away is that any paid apps is not you can deploy those or to Microsoft Store for Business. You can do all the free apps, right? Including education. And then you have to integrate it with SCCM or Config Manager or integrate it with Intune. You create your private store, right? You pick the apps you want, whether it's Paint or whether it's Company Portal, whatever, and boom, they go. But
Yeah.
what you're going to demo here is Windows Package Manager, which is like the let's call it the new Microsoft Store for Business,
Yeah.
and it's going to be powered by a command line utility called WinGet, right? So you can use WinGet today. There's all sorts of amazing things you can do with it. I know Scott Henselman has a video about this on his channel, YouTube channel, and they get really deep into the command line, syntax you can use, and uh, you can use WinGet also to update any applications that you have installed on your own machine, right? That you've never deployed with WinGet. I mean, you've installed whatever, Notepad++ or things like that. It'll find whatever is like outdated, and you can, with a single command line, just update everything. So there is a repository behind the scenes, right? That's generating this.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Let's dive into it, right? So what I tried is win WinGet hyphen question mark, the classic one, right? For a system admin like me. And it says, oh, okay, so this is not recognized command or something, but it gives me the details. Right, that is interesting. So it is giving me the details. And one more thing before I go deep into this, we can run this on Windows 10 and Windows 11
Yeah.
PCs or devices, right? So that should not be a problem. And yeah, I'm not going into a Windows terminal because that's a different topic altogether, right? I like Windows terminals, and this is where I'm going to run this WinGet command, right, to show you some demo, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So install show will inform about the package, etc., and source, etc., right? And search is one of the function I use, or parameter I use a lot, to find out the correct application which you want to install, right? I know it can be messy sometimes, right? If you use picture editing application, if you
Yeah.
search something like that, right, in Windows Store. So you need to be specific. So search is going to help you to find out the actual application, and I'm going to show you some tricks on that also. So that would be tricks or tips, probably, that is going to help you, right? Uninstall, upgrade. This is what Harjit just shared with you all, right? So that's good. Upgrade is there, uninstall is there, and I have some blog posts about install, uninstall, and how quickly you can integrate it with Intune, even though it is not there in the Intune console yet, right? As
Right.
a supported application, but you can use, if you want to test it in your test environment or environment, right? You can try this with a PowerShell script, or something like that, or remediation script or something like that, right? Okay, so that's one thing. And the second command I ran over here is winget hyphen or dash dash info, right? That
Yeah.
is where you get the version details of that WinGet, and all the details, like you can see desktop application installer, package, all those details, and log
Mm-hmm.
details are also available, right? That is
Yeah.
very very good, actually. So I have done a blog post, and I have gone through log details also before, right? So we'll see what are the logs and how this looks like, etc., at a later part of the demo. Let me try to copy that and open something with that log, so this is the first time I am kind of opening WinGet from here. I think today 23 is today, right? Yeah, that is why you
Yeah.
can see all these logs, right? We'll go into the logs later, but yeah, that is where you get all the logs. So logging is there. If you are a config manager
We were just
admin,
talking about logs. Yeah.
you are going to love it. And if you are a Intune admin, you are going to love this, because there are a lot of logs. You don't personally, I don't like to look into event logs because of several reasons, right? It won't refresh automatically. CM Trace does that for you if you are an SSCM or Intune admin, right? So yeah. Okay. Now enough talking. Let's do something. Now WinGet, search, WhatsApp. So now it is connecting to the
The
repository,
repository.
and yeah, and checking what are the applications available. And remember, this is only required to check the agree with Windows Store terms at the moment,
Yes.
right? Right. I don't know whether this will come to Windows Package Manager also at the later point of time when it is in production or something. I don't know, but at the
Yeah.
moment, this specifically tells this is only for Windows Store terms, and
Yeah.
we need to agree with Windows Store terms. I don't have any problem with
Probably you
that,
have to
right?
like do it once, maybe. I'm not sure. It could be
Yeah,
possible. Yeah.
yeah, that could be possible. So now you
There we
can
go.
see,
Yeah.
yeah, you can see all the applications available with that search keyword, right?
The name.
So
Yeah.
yeah, the name of the application. So Windows Desktop is there, DP and status creator for WhatsApp. Ah, weird one. I never used that. Okay. Uh, Text encrypt for WhatsApp. Wow, what is that?
You
I
could
would be
do
interested.
a search for like a Firefox too, or
Yeah,
Notepad plus plus or something like that. And
exactly. Um, Wondershare, mobile trans, WhatsApp beta, all these things are available, right?
yeah.
And if you look at this is interesting for me, ID, right? This is
Hmm.
where I normally use this when I try to install application. So
Hmm.
this should be unique, right? You cannot have same application ID for two applications, right? So yeah,
Well,
so that is
that's part of the use. Generally, you see that ID in the URL when you're doing Microsoft Store apps, and that's why you see the source there. It says Microsoft Store. Um,
exactly, this is that one actually. So
mhm.
if you look at the application link, if you try to
Yeah,
copy that, you will get this ID because that is the
exactly.
application ID. And
Hmm.
that is where I was coming to, right? The source is very useful over here, where you can see some of the applications are fetched from Microsoft Store, right?
Hmm.
And some of the applications are fetched from Windows Package Manager. Okay, so for example, these applications are fetched from Windows Package Manager, and for those applications, WinGet is able to get the version numbers as well, right?
Yeah.
So the version numbers also very useful, right? So you should uh, try that and decide which version of the application is the latest one available in the store, and
Mhm.
try to compare like that, right? So now, if you want to install it, what you need to do is you can say winget. You can just install it, right, by using the same command line. Install. You can say WhatsApp, right? You can say WhatsApp. Then probably you are not sure which application it is going to get installed, right, on this scenario, because
I think it'll go
probably,
by the name there, right?
yeah,
The
it is,
name field.
yeah, WhatsApp desktop might get installed, or I don't know,
I
maybe
think it'll be
the
the other one. I think it'll be the Winget one.
WinGet
The
one, the okay,
not that one
yeah,
above
this one,
that one. Yeah.
yeah.
Let's try it.
So yeah, so I I I don't want to install this WinGet
Come
one, but
on, you love
yeah.
WhatsApp.
But what I normally do is, if you want to be sure what you are going to install, what should be installed, then you need to use this this property, or I don't know what is this called, application ID, right? So if you are comfortable using the just WhatsApp name, and if you want to install just any WhatsApp application version, then that's fine. Otherwise, I think it is better to use the known one, because I use WhatsApp desktop application, and that's a beta one. So I'm going to try that over here, and we'll see will the version number after the install, what what got installed, right? Oh, okay, did twice. So I typed it. Now it is downloading the content um, from that CDN probably, right? It says,
Mm.
oh, it is downloading directly from the
So,
webwhatsapp.com, right? It is not. This is interesting, right? It is not coming from package manager, but it is coming from. It came down from this particular URL, right? That is webwhatsapp.com. Their WhatsApp um, a CDN probably, and you can
there it
see
is
an
on your
icon over
desktop. Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Yay. Try to do a search for like 7-zip or something else.
Yeah,
Try to install that.
WinGet, WinGet. Let me
Uh,
uninstall this one, right? So that's up, and then we'll show the other stuff, right?
yeah.
So uninstall is going to work like that, I think. Let's try. And I'm running this from administrator, and if you are running it from the normal user, there's a different experience. So no install package found. That's interesting, isn't it? Right?
Are you stuck with it?
The- yeah. No, but WhatsApp is. I think
Probably try to do WhatsApp beta.
yeah
The name, not the ID.
I don't know what application and it got installed over here, right? So let me check details. It is 12219 three 22193. Okay. Yeah. Let's try one more time, right? Just WhatsApp, right? Probably it will
Yeah, just
uninstall all the
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. Yeah.
Yeah, just close all the WhatsApp things you have though.
Yeah. Let's try how intelligent is this thing, right? Delete, remove file. Okay, this is OneDrive. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, successfully uninstalled. What does uninstall? It is still here. Uh, see,
Oh,
the
it doesn't. It's
it
yeah.
it it doesn't. But yeah, the
I
icon.
think the issue is that you had all the properties open in that you see,
Yeah,
so it
yeah,
didn't completely clean it up.
yeah. You are saying it's my
It's
my
your
my
fault. It's
issue,
a
my fault,
ID10T
right?
issue.
Yeah, my fault, and it's not
Yeah,
WhatsApp installer issue. It didn't prompt that. Oh, you have something open. Please close that. Then
exactly.
only I can. Yeah, so I would say it is WhatsApp application fault because it is not intelligent enough
No, no,
that
no, no. It's an
user.
ID10T issue.
Okay, fine.
Uh,
Let's try WinGet and what you said? Win7,
Seven
right?
dash zip.
7.zip. Okay.
Oh, do a
Install
search for it though. Do a search.
7-zip. Okay. 7 dash is there or 7-zip? Huh?
I think it's
Uh,
7-zip, but I could be wrong.
okay. Let's try.
Oh,
Hey, you're correct. And there is an unofficial thing and an official one. I don't know what does that mean. It's in Microsoft Store and it says unofficial. Okay, so that means it's not Microsoft's official file manager. It is an unofficial file manager, right? So I'm going to pretend that I
just go
understand
with the
that.
regular one, the WinGet one.
I'm going to pretend that, oh, I understand that. What does that mean? Right. So
Try it.
yeah. So
Seven,
instance 7-zip dot 7-zip.
seven that. Yeah.
That's also an interesting application name, right? 7-zip dot 7-zip.
I think if
Okay.
you, yeah.
You found it, man. 7-zip, and it is downloading from 7-zip org. So, so it is again coming down from their store, right? So WinGet is kind of Windows Package Manager is calling the source from
Yeah.
the actual source, right? And downloading it rather than storing it in the WinGet Windows Package Manager repository. Probably there might be some licensing issue, or they are not allowed to store third-party applications because of licensing issues. I don't know.
EULA, yeah,
Uh,
they have all sorts of things like that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So let's go to start and check why recommended is not there. No more user letter. Okay, fine. Oh, it's here. What? Okay, that means it is working.
It's
Yeah,
pretty cool though. I mean,
yeah,
this is the future of applications.
yeah,
Management and obtaining applications. It's going to be like hundreds and hundreds of these
yeah.
applications out there in the repository, and it's all based on command line. And then Windows Package Manager is going to be able to be the front end of WinGet, which is the back end, right? So,
Yeah, I'm
which
I'm going. I'm going
yeah,
to try the newest one, right? I had a blog post about this, I think, last week. Teams. Yeah, let's try. What is it? Teams. No, search. I didn't use the.
do
I I didn't use the search. What?
yeah, okay, yeah. I thought I saw an announcement. It's in the Microsoft Store now, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I tried to install that through WinGet last week, and I shared my experience in that blog. So
Okay.
WinGet search teams, so you can see a lot of teams, Scrum
Microsoft
Poker
Teams from the
teams.
store.
This is interesting. Scrum
Okay.
Poker Teams. Okay. Microsoft Teams. This is a good one, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
Teams. So this is also my fault. IT
because
admin
it's your
fault.
search, right? Because if you had searched for Microsoft Teams, you're not gonna get this nonsense here.
No, let's try that then. Right. So let's try Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams. And it is going
Ah,
to say what? A space in
did you
between?
type it properly?
Space in between? And I'm not going to accept that. The application name, right? There's a space in between, right? So maybe it's
Maybe can
because
you
of
put
that.
like quotes at the end?
Yeah, we can try that. We can do all sorts of R&D. Let's try that, right?
There we go.
And this is
Try it now.
what it is. What is that? This
Ah,
is
it
good.
worked.
Yes, the old tip worked, right? Uh, good stuff. Okay, so we have Microsoft Teams, a weird application ID that is coming from Microsoft Store, of course.
So,
That is
yeah.
why this ID, right? So as Harjit mentioned, there's a Teams announcement last week or last to last week, and yeah, this is it actually. So if you want to install it from through WinGet, and if you want to automate the process of installing
Mhm.
application from the repository, you can use this actually, right? So I'm going to use Microsoft Teams preview thing over the here, and I'm going to say install. Come on, WinGet. Where is WinGet? WinGet install, and then preview. Okay. So I will be interested to see. Oh, okay. See, this is again taking from the CDN of Teams. Huh? So the source code is coming from Teams CDN. So uh, you will get the latest version of the Teams available, right? So you don't need to manage different versions of Teams at different places, or you don't need to manage different file stores, etc., etc. Right. So I like this option also. If vendor is providing a direct option to download, or if it is a Microsoft Teams has their own kind of package repository in the
Right.
CDN. So that is what they use to download, and it is important, right? For here, let's go through this. First thing first, it is going to check whether this particular application is there or not, and it is going to show you the version number, and then it is going to check the license agreement and how is this okay to deploy to this particular user from that perspective, licensing perspective, right? And then it is going to give you a warning about licensing, right? It
Yeah.
is going to say, oh, Microsoft is not responsible for this, so you need to contact the vendor of the application, or third, if it is a third party package, to get the license details before you install, right? So next is downloading phase, where you try to get to the source location, and then download the files for that application installation, and it shows exe. But sometimes I have seen in Teams experience, which I did last week, a Teams MSIX, exe is kind of
Mhm.
getting converted to MSIX, and installing that MSIX package, etc. Probably we can look into the logs, and you will get more details on that part, right? And then after download, it is going to check whether that download is not from a dangerous
A trusted
location.
source or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
it
Yeah.
is checking the hash value to verify, right, whether it has the same hash or not, and that is important, right, from a security perspective. And then it is going to start the installation and going to give you the status of the installation. So this is the overview of WinGet application, or Windows Package Manager application
Yeah.
installation, way of installing applications, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah, and we'll provide all sorts of resources and links in our video description. The places you can go and learn more about it, and also get all the command lines that you need and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's cool
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So, anything else you want to
Let's
show? Or?
Yeah, let's quickly go into the logs once, and let's just share the latest logs. It is, yeah, I'm working so hard because I'm working around 10 o'clock my time in the evening, right? So
Such a hard worker.
oh gosh, I don't want to open on this notepad, but anyways, I will
Open with.
open with notepad, and I think I don't have CM trace, because this is an Intune managed device, right? So but I have deployed CM trace into all my Intune managed devices, so I can open it up with that, but I'm not going to do that
Just do
for this.
notepad. Yeah.
Yeah, let's use the notepad, and let's go down and search with uh, MSIX, maybe, right? MSIX, and I'll use the app arrow, and it is going to say, okay, no, there's no MSIX. So let's try Teams then, right? And let me check whether it's up Teams. Okay, it says user access denied. That's fine. Let's go and check Teams exe. It is saying Teams exe is getting removed. That's a cleanup action, and it says starting the installation, and it took the command line and all. We don't need to worry about the command line,
Mhm.
because it took the silent
Switch. Yeah.
automatically. So, yeah, silent parameter automatically slash s, maybe. Yeah. So Teams, go ahead. And exe, this is where it is successfully, it says successfully downloaded, and installer path, rename the installer path, etc. Right? Successfully rename the downloaded installer, etc. Right? Let's go one more. And this index db files are very important in my experience, because whenever you have some issues with WinGet installations, then one of the troubleshooting steps I did is I deleted WinGet, sorry, index db or .db files from that particular folder, and that will reinitiate, and then try to install it again. That will reinitiate the installation or reinstall the application. So that is one more tip, pro tip maybe.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, these are the main things which I we wanted to share. Probably, do you want to add anything
No, I think
particularly?
that's good. Yeah, basically, it's if you weren't aware of this command line method of installing applications. It's now available, and it's very useful. There's lots of applications you can get information on, or you can install and uninstall and upgrade, right? If you got those existing applications, like I said, in one of the docs that we have at Microsoft, we'll show you the command lines they can use, including I think it's like dash dash upgrade all or something like that. Um, so you can, and you hit this earlier too, like so you can use these command lines and create your own like a PowerShell script or something, and then deploy that through Intune to just get things upgraded. Um, so various ways of doing things, right? But you're going to see more development and more things coming in this Windows Package Manager space in the near future.
Yeah,
So, yeah, sounds good.
exciting times.
Exciting time, right? Modernize
Uh,
everything. So, all right. Until next time, you know where to find us, and
and don't forget to share, subscribe, and share it again. Right,
yeah,
like
and like
like
it.
also, yeah.
Yeah, and give us all sorts of comments. I mean, we love hearing from you, and whether it's on the YouTube video itself, or through Twitter or privately, it's fine. Just give us comments and tell us what you want us to talk about the next time. Where you guys want us to focus on. So we're happy to do that. All right. So you know where to find us.
And
Namaste.
namaste.